Montego Bay is one of Jamaica's most sought-after destinations, and for good reason. It's an absolutely beautiful place, and if you are in the mood to go there with the love of your life, or just your friends, then you are in the perfect place. I'm going to talk about 5 of the best adults-only all-inclusive resorts in Montego Bay for 2025. Starting with number 5, Ibrero Star Grand Rose Hall. Ibrero Star Grand Rose Hall is one of the most consistently well-reviewed adults-only resorts in Montego Bay, and for good reason. It's part of a larger resort complex that includes 2 family-friendly properties, but the Grand has its own private areas, including a beach, pools, and restaurants, so guests don't have to share those cool spaces with families or kids. What really makes this resort stand out is the level of service. Every guest is assigned a personal butler, yeah, that's right, available 24 hours a day. That kind of attention isn't always expected at this price point, but the staff here are well trained and genuinely attentive without being overbearing. Whether it's arranging a dinner reservation, restocking your minibar exactly the way that you like it, or prepping your whirlpool tub before you return from dinner, the service is personal and consistent. Rooms are spacious and well maintained, and they come with marble bathrooms, double vanities, whirlpool tubs, and balconies that either look out over the garden or the ocean. Now, the design isn't overly modern or trendy, but everything feels upscale, clean, and comfortable, more classic luxury than cutting edge. And the food here is solid and consistent. There are several a la carte restaurants on site, including a steakhouse, a Japanese hibachi spot, and an Italian option. There's also a buffet that rotates themes daily, and the menus don't go out of their way to be adventurous, but the execution is reliable. Ingredients are fresh, portions are generous, and service is quick. For travellers who value predictability and quality over novelty, the dining experience holds up well. The beach at the Grand is clear and well kept. It's wide enough for lounging without feeling crowded, but it does have some rocky areas, especially near the waterline. Water shoes will help. Now, most guests tend to spend more time around the pool area anyway. The main pool is spacious with built-in lounges and shaded areas, and there's a swim-up bar for drinks throughout the day. Staff regularly come by offering drinks, snacks, and fresh towels, which makes it easy to spend an entire afternoon there without needing to move. There's also a good balance of activity and downtime. You will find low-key entertainment like live music in the evenings, water aerobics in the morning, and optional games or beach sports during the day. But it never feels forced or loud. Most guests here are couples in their 30s to 50s. Many celebrating anniversaries are looking for a romantic getaway that still has a bit of social life without turning into a party scene. Now for number 4, Jewel Paradise Cove Beach Resort and Spa. Jewel Paradise Cove isn't right in Montego Bay, it's in Runaway Bay, about an hour's drive away. But it makes this list because of its adults-only policy and excellent wellness-orientated experience at a more accessible price point. This resort has carved out a niche for adults who want that calm, health-focused vacation. The property is relatively small, which gives it a more intimate feel, and it's also one of the few resorts in the region to offer a fitness and wellness program that includes yoga, water spin classes, and even guided hikes. Rooms are modest in decor, not ultra-modern, but they are clean, quiet, and comfortable, with the balconies or patios overlooking the pool or the ocean. There's also 24-hour room service included, which is a nice bonus at a price range like this. Dining includes casual beach grills, Jamaican specialities, and more upscale a la carte restaurants. While not high-end gourmet, the meals are well prepared, and the local dishes are especially worth trying. The beach here is a bit smaller than some of the others on this list, but it's peaceful, and there are multiple pools and whirlpools scattered around the area. There's also a nice spa with outdoor treatment cabanas and a red lane-like feel without the price tag. Now for number 3, Sandals Royal Caribbean. Sandals Royal Caribbean offers something unique in Montego Bay. Private over-water bungalows, which is a rare find in the Caribbean. This resort is adults only, couples only, and designed for romance. It's about 10 minutes from the airport, making it super convenient, yet it still feels tucked away. One of the highlights here is the private island just offshore. A short boat ride takes you to an exclusive beach with its own pool, restaurant, and bar. It's a great spot for honeymooners or anyone looking for a more secluded vibe during the day. You will find all sorts of rooms here, from standard club level rooms to butler elite suites and the famous overwater bungalows. The higher tier rooms come with personal butler service, and those bungalows even have glass floors, soak-in tubs, and direct sea access. There are 8 restaurants on site with cuisines ranging from Thai to Caribbean to French. You can also access the neighbouring Sandals Montego Bay for even more dining and amenities, thanks to the free shuttle service between the two. The resort is on the smaller side, but the attention to detail and atmosphere are top tier. The beach itself is calm and well kept, with floating lounges and waiter service throughout the day. This place is perfect for couples who want that romance, the luxury and convenience all wrapped up in one all-inclusive package. So let's get on to number 2, S Hotel Jamaica. S Hotel in Montego Bay doesn't really follow the typical all-inclusive resort formula. It's adults only, but instead of massive lawns and endless buffets, it offers a more boutique, design-focused experience. The hotel is located right on Doctor's Cave Beach, easily one of the best swimming beaches in Montego Bay, because the water here is calm, it's clear, and the sand is soft. You walk out of the hotel and you are basically on the beach, no shuttle or long path needed. That kind of access is very rare even in this area. The vibe is modern Caribbean. The design is clean, lots of natural wood, white walls, local artwork, and a touch of Miami or Tulum in the mix. There's a rooftop pool with great views, plus lounges and cabanas right on the sand. The all-inclusive setup includes a la carte meals at 2 restaurants, cocktails, room service, and beach club access. The menu isn't huge, but it's well done. Fresh seafood, jerk chicken, plantain sides, and cocktails that actually taste like someone put thought into them. No mystery buffet trays here. Rooms are minimalistic but sharp. Rainfall showers, soaking tubs, locally made furniture, and ocean views in most rooms. Everything feels intentional and well maintained. Now, you won't find daily pool games or theme nights here because the energy is quieter, more refined. There's a DJ at sunset, good coffee in the morning, and the crowd tends to be couples of smaller groups in their 30s to 50s who want that stylish place to relax, not a party. So S Hotel is a solid choice for travellers who care more about atmosphere, quality and location, rather than having 10 restaurants or massive pools. It feels more like a luxury city hotel that just happens to sit on one of the best beaches in Jamaica, and that's exactly its strength. Now for the one that you've all been waiting for, number 1, Half Moon Eclipse. Half Moon is one of Jamaica's most iconic resorts, but what a lot of people don't realise is there's a more private adult-only section called Eclipse. It's a luxury enclave within the larger resort, and it's designed for guests who want peace and space and good service. Eclipse isn't a full all-inclusive by default, but meal plans are available and most guests, they actually go for them. With that, it ends up feeling like a high-end all-inclusive just with better food and none of the chaos. So what really sets Eclipse apart is the space. The grounds are huge and they never feel crowded. There are private beaches, quiet walking paths, and open-air lounges where you can sit for hours without hearing anything but waves. Suites are large and elegant, with outdoor showers, deep soaking tubs, and terraces that open right onto the beach. The food is farm to table and focused on quality. You're not getting dozens of average options, just a handful of really well-made dishes. Menus rotate seasonally and use local ingredients. The service is professional and low-key, never pushy, always on point. There's a full spa with treatment rooms facing the ocean, a few calm pools, tennis courts, a golf course, and even horseback riding on the beach. But the schedule is yours. No group games, no loud music, no pressure to join in. You do what you want, when you want. Eclipse at Half Moon is for travellers who want that quiet luxury without the gimmicks. It's elegant, it's calm, and it's built for adults who just want to relax in peace. So, final thoughts? While all of these resorts are seriously awesome and they do provide an amazing experience, if one stands out the most, it's going to be Eclipse at Half Moon. You see, it's not a traditional all-inclusive in the flashy sense. Instead, it delivers unmatched quality, space, and serenity. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.